We often receive reports from solicitors who have been so busy trying to get a deal done for their client that they never stop to consider who their client actually was. This is a story involving a lawyer for a real estate development company. Over time, the primary shareholder of the company, Frank, and the lawyer had come to be good friends. They would golf together and have dinner together with their spouses on a regular basis. Over the years, the lawyer had done a lot of work for both the company and Frank, such as wills and conveyances. At some point, the company got into financial trouble, but managed to secure financing in order to continue its operations. As security for the loan, Frank and his wife had to agree to place a mortgage against their principal residence. As is often the case, this all had to be done on a fairly tight timeline. Frank was involved in the negotiations, and once everything had been agreed to, the lawyer had Frank and his wife into his office to sign up the paperwork. As you have probably guessed by now, the company was ultimately unable to make the payments on the new loan, and the lender foreclosed on the family home. When the couple lost their home, they sued the lawyer in spite of their long-standing friendship. They alleged that they had never been properly advised of the risks and potential downfalls of putting up their home as security for the loan to the company. When doing the legal work, the lawyer had seen the company, Frank, and his wife all as his clients. He hadn't turned his mind to the fact that the wife had no interest in the company and should have been sent out for independent legal advice before risking the loss of her interest in the home. Now, in the end, we were able to successfully defend this particular claim, but it's an example of an issue that we have seen come up more often than we would like. Our top tip: always ask yourself, who is my client? Lawyers end up acting for too many clients who could potentially be adverse in interest, often because friendships form and the lines between corporate and individual clients get blurred. Other times, you're retained when the clients are all on good terms and want to save money by using one lawyer, you, and you want to make them happy. But often, it just doesn't work. Your ethical obligations include an undivided duty of loyalty to each client. A client's interests may be prejudiced unless your judgment and ability to act for each of them are free from actual or potential conflicts. If you're going to act for more than one party, follow the joint retainer requirements of the code, which require that you advise them of specific matters, and if all of the parties are then content for you to act, obtain consent from all of them. You should also review the Law Society's Model Conflicts of Interest checklist. Even when all clients consent to a joint retainer, always take the time to ask yourself, is this a good idea? Am I able to provide objective advice to each of them? If you honestly answer no to either question, the best step is to say no to one of them. Then you can represent the other without fear of breaching your ethical obligations and facing a claim if things go sideways.